race for the May 20th local council election continues to gather momentum as the President, His Excellency Barrow, continues engagements in the West Coast region. Ahead of a meeting in Farato, President Barrow laid the foundation stone of two more road infrastructural projects in Lamin and Farato. The 6-kilometer road linking Lamin and Babylon in Combo North will be constructed, opening another important corridor for residents of these communities. The ceremony was held at the Lamin-Babylon garage during an informal gathering attended by the Chief of Combo North, Alkalulu, and Jubilant residents. This is seen as a major breakthrough for a community that has endured difficult times traveling between the two settlements. They could not hide their excitement, with the Alcalde of Lamin and the President of the Local Drivers Association expressing profound gratitude to the President for what they called a timely intervention. Commuting this road has been a nightmare for drivers and motorists. Famara Sane, the local safety guard, has told the President, added that once completed, it will make life easier for the people and taxi drivers, given that the road is usually inaccessible during the rainy season. The Minister of Tourism and Culture, Hamad Nkeba, said it has taken more than 30 years for government to finally construct the road, describing it as a great feat that shows the government's commitment to the people. The NRP leader therefore appealed to the people to vote for the NPP candidate, CDCC, to empower the government and usher in more development projects. President Barrow made similar calls, arguing that CDCC holds the keys to more development projects in the West Coast region. The President also recommitted to his hands-on approach to development, calling himself a grassroots president who is in touch with the masses. He predicted a landslide victory for his candidate, whilst harping on the immense benefits this road will bring for the people of Lamin and Babylon. The President and entourage left for Farato, where he got an equally impressive reception, before he laid the foundation stone for the Farato-Bojankunda road. His motorcade was then escorted to the football grounds, where a mass political rally was staged to wave up support for the MPP candidate, Sidi Serif Sise. As the election draws ever closer, the NPP and its allies have gone on the offensive, projecting the vote as the ultimate battle that will decide the political fate of Combo, which has become a battleground for the ruling NPP and the opposition. Several speakers, including Aliou Ba, the constituency chairman, the chief of Combo South, Alhaji Falalo Toure, and the local women's mobilizer, all blamed voter apathy for the underwhelming NPP performance in the councillorship election last month, urging voters to come out in numbers to correct the imbalance. The leader of the Citizens Alliance, Dr. Ismaila Sise, and the APRC deputy leader, Fatoumata Jahumpa Sise, warned that a vote for the opposition or the independent would have serious consequences for the people of the West Coast region, as an opposition-controlled council will inevitably stonewall any meaningful development efforts made by the government. These claims were further corroborated by the MPP party executive members, Serif Abasayang and Dr. Demba Sabale, and the NRP leader, Hamad Nkeba, who described the vote as a plebiscite on the future of the UDP, which has been trying to resurrect itself after what they call its humiliating defeat in the last presidential election. The trio also dismissed the independent candidate as unsuitable for the post of chairman of Brikama Area Council, urging voters to politically isolate him as he does not represent the NPP or its values of loyalty and service. The NPP candidate, Sidi Serif Sise, mounted the podium after the ground had already been leveled by successive speakers, touting himself as highly experienced, dedicated and development-oriented candidate. With the backing of central government, the NPP hopeful promised a new era of development that will transform the West Coast region in all areas of development. The President, His Excellency Barrow, made a passionate appeal to the people to vote for CDCC, anointing him as the only viable candidate selected through a rigorous process to embody the values and aspirations of the NPP party. I need him to complement my development efforts, President Barrow told the crowd, urging them to vote wisely to ensure a landslide victory that he believes will silence the opposition. The President also said that a vote for CDCC will unlock a number of opportunities for the women, including a development fund for NPP women to access capital to venture into business activities. This, President Barrow continued, will uplift Gambian women and accelerate socio-economic development. President Barrow concluded by calling on his opponents to embrace his government in the spirit of national development and abandon divisive politics, as this risks polarizing the country and the people. The President and entourage will continue engagements in the West Coast region. Mamadou Diallo, GRCS News.